Right, welcome back to the channel recap. If you haven't watched the last video, make sure you go check it out before you watch this one, or you'll be in absolute confusion. Anyways, let's get started. So, week 5, we have the head of household. Now, that challenge was 204A. All you had to do was match up against as you can. Now, the winner of this one went to Ansel. Now, JMPR717 was the only one in redemption, but he managed to beat everyone, meaning he returned to the game. Now, the nominations pre-veto were actually JMPR717 and JK Roboting. So, the veto challenge we had was Tetris. Get as high as you can in this Tetris game. Lovely game. I could get 300,000 easily if I tried. The winner of this was JMPR717, and that means the nominations were. That means wait. Let me just quick fix it. So JMPR717 took himself off the nomination block, so a replacement was needed. That went to Justice. So the nominations post veto were Justice and JK Robot. Now the votes went in, and it went JMPR717 voting for Justice, and Sadio1628 voting for JK Robot, which means another tiebreaker was needed, which meant Ansel voted for JK Robot. Week 6 arrived, and the challenge we had this time was actually sport code. All you had to do is as many trivia as you can. Head of household this time, and went to JMPR717, which managed to beat everyone for a third time in a row, which meant JK Robot, who was in redemption, could not return to the game, but he has 2 more chances before he got eliminated. Now the nominations pre-veto were Justice and Sadio1628. Now this one's really important because before the final 3, whoever won the veto out of those 3 was automatically safe. But if JMPR717 won the veto, then he would have to pick who is safe. Anyways, the veto challenge was 10 by 10, another of those games where you match those blocks in. Well, JMPR717 won again, which meant he had the power to choose who was safe, and he chose to take Sadio1628 off the nomination block, which meant Ansel and Justice were up for nomination. Now, because Sadio1628 was the only voter, he had the sole vote to pick who would go into the finale. Yeah, let's just say it like that. And he picked to eliminate Ansel, which means Justice went into the final 3. Now, week 7 was an interesting one, because it didn't go out the way I planned it to be. Now, there was actually meant to be 3 head of household challenges, where, the first one, everyone compete, and if there was a nomination person who won, then we would go back to the regular. But if they didn't, then the bottom 2 would participate in second challenge, and the first 2 would participate in and then the winner of the first round and the winner of the second round participate in the third challenge. Sadly though, that did not go over as planned. Well, I actually released the first head of household challenge, which was actually bowling, but only lasted for 40 minutes because we had a withdrawal from the competition due to mental health issues. So this week did not last long. Now in redemption was actually answering JK Robot, but because of the withdrawal and because we only had 2 people left, I had no choice but to eliminate them both. And the person who withdrew was actually Sadio1628, who survived nomination about 4 times in a row. He had to withdraw due to mental and personal issues, which means the final was JMPR717 Justice. Now, week 8 was just a jury voting. Now, because we had 6 contestants, there was meant to be 4 jury members, but due to the withdrawal of 1 contestant, that player would not be voting in the jury, and that was actually the person I just announced, Sadio1628, which means there was only 3 people voting in the jury, Ansel, Cactus, and JK Robot, which means there would not be a single tie. Now, all they had to do was ask questions. I don't really have any questions to say what they said, but at the end it ended up being All 3 jury members voted for Justice. No one voted for JMPR 717, which means Justice was the winner of the first season of MYCY with Big Brother. That's it from me. If you want to see a season 2, let me know down in the comments below or on the game show. And I'll see you next time. Out.
Virus, all they wanna do is infect us, run away, virus, never gonna like us so we all hide, they think we are funny, they think we should be dead, so we try to kill them only cause they hate us, virus, all they